Welcome back to Skyway TJ, guys, and welcome to another episode of What's Poppin', where I talk about pop culture news, nerd shit, all that jazz. I am joined today by my best friend, Lamar. He is just thrilled to be here. Basically, we're just going to talk about stuff. I'm going to get my opinion. We're going to get Lamar, how he's feeling about stuff. We'll see. And yeah, we're just going to hop into this shit. Roll the title card. So this first story comes from the Twitter account Lights Camera Pod, at Lights Camera Pod. It says, breaking news, Disney is finally making National Treasure 3. And they got that source from the Hollywood Reporter. You know, that's something. It's been a while since I've seen the National Treasure movies. I don't think I've even seen Nicolas Cage in a movie in like 10 years. I thought he went bankrupt. I thought he was just off the face of the earth. I don't really know. But, yeah. You got any thoughts on Nicolas Cage's beautiful new movie?
Yeah, you gotta love it, right?
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about all that, but
No.
yeah. National Treasure 3 is coming, so, you know.
Great.
So our next story, it comes from Entertainment Weekly. James Wan is set to executive produce an Aquaman animated series titled Aquaman King of Atlantis for HBO Max. So, I'm going to read some of the article here. Let's see what it says. As soon as I click off all these dumb fucking ads. So, it's time to dive back into the world of Aquaman. At the 2020 Television Critics Association press tour on Wednesday, the new Warner Media streaming service HBO Max announced that it has greenlit an animated series titled Aquaman King of Atlantis. Side note, why does every company think they need a streaming service now?
I mean, that's what's hot now.
Everyone
has one.
They need to stop. I already have enough. I got Netflix, I got Hulu, I got Disney Plus. I don't want any more.
You got Amazon too.
I do have Amazon. The 3-part miniseries will be executive produced by James Wan, the man behind the 2018 smash hit, through his Atomic Monster production company, and based on the classic DC Comics character created by Mort Weisinger and Paul Norris. Each of the standalone episodes will have its own storyline, following the adventures of Aquaman as protector of the deep. Beginning with Aquaman's first day on the job as King of Atlantis, he's got a lot of catching up to do. Okay. Luckily, he has his 2 royal advisors to back him up, Volko the Scholar and Mara the water-controlling warrior princess. Between dealing with unscrupulous surface dwellers, elder evils from beyond time, and his own half-brother who wants to overthrow him, Aquaman is going to have to rise up to the challenge and prove to his subjects and to himself that he's the right man for the trident. So this could go... This could be cool, but like I'm not gonna watch it. I mean I might check out some of the clips, but like I'm not getting another streaming service. I just don't have time. But at least it's like kind of in the DCEU. It's following from Aquaman, so
How exciting could that be?
I don't know. It's animated. Like I don't understand the point of making it a cartoon, but whatever. So yeah, there's an animated series coming to HBO Max based on Aquaman. I'm sure a lot of DC heads out there will be excited about that, but that's just, yeah.
Just don't see it working out.
At least James Wan is attached to it. It's from the creator of the last one, so.
I mean, that's a step in the right direction.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess we'll see how it pans out, but yeah. So this next source comes from the Hollywood Reporter. Taika Waititi has been approached to develop a Star Wars film, which could be good, because I really enjoy Taika. Let's see what the article says. Will the Force be strong with this one? Following the recent installment, Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, the space fantasy franchise is set to go on pause in terms of theatrical movies, but that does not mean the process is ground to a halt. Taika Waititi, the filmmaker behind the Oscar-nominated Jojo Rabbit and Thor Ragnarok, has been approached to develop a Star Wars movie, sources tell the Hollywood Reporter. It's unclear where things stand in those talks. It is also unclear whether the project is separate from the one being developed by Kevin Feige, with whom he closely worked with on Ragnarok, or a separate Star Wars project. Disney and Lucasfilm producers of the Star Wars movies had no comment. So, this is interesting to me because, like, I really enjoy Taika Waititi's work. I know a few people, including our good friend Joseph, did not like Thor Ragnarok, but I think that was a great step for the Thor series to go in, and I'm very excited to see what Taika would do with a Star Wars film. I mean, Star Wars is always silly, so Taika's a good actor, and he's a good... Because he plays Korg in the MCU. Korg's one of the best parts of Thor. I'm interested to see what he would do with Star Wars. He already fucking teased us last week when he talked about how he knows what Baby Yoda's real name is. Because he directed an episode of The Mandalorian. So, I don't know. I'm excited for this one. I hope it's true. We will develop further if we get any more information on what's poppin'. So this next story comes from the Discussing Film Twitter page, which I am a big fan of. Karen Gillan has said she would love to star in and direct a Batgirl film. I am extremely okay with this. I'll put the picture they have here on the screen. It looks pretty goddamn accurate. Karen Gillan has been great in the Jumanji series. She's been great as Nebula in the MCU. I'm a big Karen Gillan fan, and yes. I don't know where DC would fit in a Batgirl film because their schedule is all over the goddamn place. But, I mean, I'd be down. Especially if she's directing it, too, because she's great, so I'm down. You?
DC movies are so over the place.
Yeah.
What can you do with it?
I don't know, but, I mean, I'm interested to see what they would do with this. It's definitely... Isn't Batgirl... There's a Batgirl show on right now, or is that Batwoman?
Batwoman.
Alright, see...
Two different characters. Batwoman's like... I don't know how to explain Batwoman.
Well, how's Ruby Rose doing as Batwoman?
Oh my god, she's great.
So, I mean... And Karen Gillan's a badass like Ruby Rose, so...
But they're different personalities.
Oh, for sure. But, like, I'm excited. I mean, I would be down. I like Karen Gillan a lot, so... Yeah, I don't... This hasn't been confirmed or anything. There's no plans for it, but she's interested in doing it, so maybe she's gonna talk to the DC execs or what, but I'd be down. So I guess we'll see. I don't know what DC's plan in the long run is, but if it happens, I'm down. So some very sad news for me, because I was really, really, really hyped for this, but it's okay. Cyberpunk 2077 has been delayed. This is supposed to come out in April, but I have what the company CD Projekt Red has said. They said, we have important news regarding Cyberpunk 2077's release date we'd like to share with you today. The game won't make the April release window, and we're moving the launch date to September 17th, 2020. We are currently at a stage where the game is complete and playable, but there's still work to be done, so it's not complete and playable. Night City is massive, full of stories, content, and places to visit, but due to the sheer scale and complexity of it all, we need more time to finish playtesting, fixing, and polishing. We want Cyberpunk to be our crowning achievement for this generation, and postponing launch will give us the precious months we need to make the game perfect. Expect more regular updates on the progress to be closer to the release date. We're really looking forward to seeing you in Night City. Thank you for your ongoing support. And the founders signed it. I have mixed feelings on this. I'm very sad it's been delayed because I really want to play it. Keanu Reeves is in it, which, you know, who the fuck does... Keanu's great. Like, I love Keanu. You're going to play it, right? Yeah, it looks so good. But the good news is, though, when games get pushed back, it's usually because they're making them better. When companies push out games when they're not ready, they turn into crap. So, like, Anthem was not done when they released it. They fucking put so much pressure on that company that the game came out and it was a huge and complete failure. I don't know why EA even tries at this point. They can't do anything right. Watch some bastard from EA see this and like sue me. But like, anyway, I'm sad that it's been delayed, but I hope they're just making it better. This isn't the first game this year that's been delayed. Last of Us got delayed to like halfway through this year. We got a story coming up later about the Avengers game coming out that's been delayed. Like, it's sad, but it could also be a good thing. So I'm excited to see what this game is. Like, it's like high on my hype list for this year.
Doesn't that put like more pressure on the game too? Because if it's not perfect,
if it's not perfect now, you know, I don't know. I think it's gonna be great.
Either way, you're gonna get critics about the game.
It's gonna be one of my highest like anticipated games of this year, with like Animal Crossing coming out like 2 months from now. It's going to be a good year for games. Just, chef kiss. Mwah. Our next story is about the MCU and Disney+. This comes from Variety. Falcon and the Winter Soldier production has been postponed due to the Puerto Rico earthquakes. So there was another earthquake that happened in Puerto Rico about a week ago. Article says, shooting on the upcoming Falcon and Winter Soldier series for Disney Plus has been temporarily postponed due to the earthquakes that have rocked Puerto Rico. Variety has confirmed. The Marvel series was due to shoot in Puerto Rico this month, reportedly for multiple weeks, but those plans have now been called off. Production on the show continues, though. The island has been hit hard by a series of powerful tremors. That's not a word. In recent weeks, including a 6.4 magnitude quake on January 7th and a 5.9 magnitude quake on the 11th. Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan are set to reprise the roles from the cinematic universe. You all know that. The show is one of the huge amount of shows coming out on Disney Plus this year and next year. So this is fine. Like they said, production's still continuing. Their location's just been kind of compromised. We shouldn't see this as a negative thing because like they're trying. Puerto Rico needs help right now. Like filming nerdy, stupid shows for us can wait. The people in Puerto Rico need help, so I'm fine with this. Like, yeah, it sucks a bit, but like we can wait. Fix Puerto Rico first, but yeah, production's been delayed on Falcon and Winter Soldier, so it's fine. Disney Plus shows are gonna be wild this year. So this week we got a new trailer for Bloodshot. I think it might be the first trailer for this movie. This is a comic book character that is. He's not in Marvel and he's not in DC. He's just from a different comic company that I don't even... I think it might be Valiant. I don't really know. But apparently, this movie's coming out pretty soon. I put it on my anticipated movies of the year list. It has Vin Diesel in it. Yeah, I mean, he's Vin Diesel, so... Like, I don't know. It looks good. I don't really have much to say about it. I don't know anything about the character, so they could do whatever the hell they want with it, pretty much. And I'll be shocked, but... the trailer link will be in the description. I don't really know how to describe it without you seeing it, but it looks pretty good. I'm interested to see what they're doing, so...
Isn't the producer the guy who worked on Fast and Furious?
Yeah, it's being produced by the Fast and the Furious team, so... Those movies are always making money and kicking ass, so... Hopefully this is good. I hope.
Can't lose.
Yeah, I mean, superhero movies are always good. He's like an anti-hero one too, so like, not really a superhero. He's just trying to get like revenge for his family or something.
So it's like a Punisher-like thing.
It's almost, yeah, kind of. We'll see. We'll see what the Valiant's doing. I don't know if they're trying to set up a universe too. I wouldn't be surprised. Another quick story we got. The Netflix series You has been renewed for season 3. Not much to say on that. There are people who love this show. It's all online right now. But yeah, if for the fans of the show, it's been renewed for another season. We'll get to see what his name is. Joe is going to creep on next. That's his whole thing. So we'll see what happens in season 3. So this next story comes from the Play Avengers Twitter at Play Avengers. To our fans at Crystal Dynamics, our ambition has always been to deliver the ultimate Avengers game experience. In order to achieve that goal, we have made the difficult decision to move the release date of Marvel's Avengers to September 4th, 2020. As fans ourselves, it's an honor and a privilege to work with these legendary characters. We know that these superheroes mean to us and true believers around the world. When we set out to bring you our vision for Marvel's Avengers, we committed to delivering an original story-driven campaign, engaging co-op, and compelling content for years to come. To that end, we will spend this additional development time focusing on fine-tuning and polishing the game to the high standards our fans expect and deserve. The worldwide teams working on Marvel's Avengers sincerely appreciate the support you've shown us. We thrive on your enthusiasm and feedback, and we can't wait to show you more. We apologize for the delay. We're confident it'll be worth the wait. Crystal Dynamics. So, this sucks, but again, back to the Cyberpunk point, at least they're fine-tuning it and making it better and not rushing it out just to meet the release date. I'm sad because I really want to play this game. When I watched the E3 shows last year, like when they were announcing all the games, this one was like one I was extremely hype about. So I just want to play as the Hulk and rampage around and beat shit. So this sucks, but at the same time, at least they're fine-tuning it. It's not been canceled or anything, so it's still coming. We just gotta wait a bit longer. It's fine. It's fine. So this next story comes from Entertainment Weekly. The CW has given Superman and Lois an early straight-to-series order. Let's see what the article has to say. Pilot pickup season has already come on the CW. The network just announced that it has ordered 2 pilot scripts directly to series, including the Arrowverse spin-off Superman and Lois. Both Superman and Lois from Warner Bros. TV have not filmed the pilot episodes yet. The first episodes for both series. They're, I don't know. Superman and Lois stars Tyler Hoechlin and Elizabeth Tulloch as they reprise their Arrowverse roles of Superman / Clark Kent. Well, I can't talk. Clark Kent and Lois Lane, based on the DC Comics characters created by Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster. The series follows the married couple as they deal with all the stress, pressures, and complexities that come with being working parents in today's society. The parents?
Yeah, they have a kid.
I haven't watched it.
That's why you have to watch all of them.
I mean, I might.
You got to.
I wouldn't know where to start. Hoechlin first appeared on Supergirl in the season 2 premiere, debuting his version of Superman. He has since popped up in 3 additional episodes of Supergirl, along with the most recent 2 Arrowverse crossover events, Elseworlds and Crisis on Infinite Earths. Tulloch made her Arrowverse debut in Elseworlds and returned in Crisis on Infinite Earths. Superman and Lois is written and executive produced by Todd Helbing and executive produced by Greg Berlanti, Sarah Schechter, and Jeff Johns. So
all produce all of them shits.
So that's a good sign. I know people love Arrow, and I know it just ended, or the main star just left the show, right?
Yeah, there's 2 episodes left in the series.
Yeah, but he's gone, so I don't know. I know they do big crossover things. I haven't watched any of them. He has.
Slacking.
Some of them are on Netflix. I might catch up, but yeah. So DC fans, this episode is pretty heavy for y'all. I feel kind of in the minority because I don't really care about DC that much, but I might have to change that with all this new stuff coming out. So
at least watch the shows. I mean, the movies may not be worth it, but like the shows are definitely good.
Yeah, I'll have to give them a shot. So our next story comes from Deadline. Apparently there's a John Wick TV show coming out. It says, John Wick TV series The Continental on track to air following the 4th movie in late 2021. The Starz John Wick TV series The Continental is still on track to premiere sometime following the 4th movie, which is dated for May 21st, 2021. Quote, I had a meeting on a season pitch for this yesterday. We like the group of writers and we're trying to get it in the right place so it doesn't interfere with the motion picture. It will air sometime after the 4th movie, said Starz president and CEO Jeffrey Hirsch today at TCA. He said back at summer's TCA, Hirsch revealed that the series would explore the origin story of the hotel, which serves as a refuge for assassins in the movies. Here's the thing. This could be cool, because John Wick is hugely popular, but at the same time, I'm not seeing any casting news for Keanu Reeves. And, I know they're doing it separate from the John Wick movies, but, if you do a show on the John Wick universe and you don't have Keanu, who's gonna watch that?
It's a big letdown.
If Keanu isn't in, a cameo or something,
I mean, I think you have to be a bigger part than that. Though.
Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna go, but apparently there's a John Wick TV series coming. So quick story from the Discussing Film Twitter page again. Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker has earned $1 billion at the worldwide box office. That's just a quick little thing that I want to throw in there. It's going well. It's a good movie. Don't let the critics throw you off. And then something that all the DC fans again were probably going crazy about this week. In the Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover. The Flashes met each other. So Ezra Miller from the DCEU's movies and what's the actor's name from? The one from the TV shows, The Flash. Him, we know his name. Grant Gustin, him. They met each other in a quick little cameo on the episode. I know our friend Joseph was real hype about this.
Trolling over it.
Yeah, he loves his little things, but the article says the Arrowverse saved its biggest surprises for the final 2 hours. TV's Barry Allen, Grant Gustin that we know now, met big screen Barry Allen by Ezra Miller. But that wasn't all as the 5-hour event concluded with the death of Oliver Queen. Wow, spoilers, sorry, didn't know all that. Whose Green Arrow kicked off the DC franchise of the CW and the multiverse combined into an Earth Prime. This is a quote. "We knew from last year, quite frankly, that we were going to merge and create Earth CW Arrowverse." Executive producer Mark Guggenheim said, "But Earth Prime sounds better, so all the CW shows will be on the same Earth." Okay, and here Guggenheim talks with Variety about how the Arrowverse brought Miller to the DC CW universe, killing off Oliver twice. Jesus, and rebooting the shows.
Very sad.
Wow.
The first death was underwhelming. That's why.
Okay. Well, I'll link this article into the description if you guys want to read it about how they pulled this off. But yeah, the DCU's Flash met with Grant Gustin's TV Flash, so that's cool.
I mean, it's cool, but
I don't
it's the show. Like, the thing is, the show was probably more like popular than, like, you said Justice League wasn't that good.
Justice League was ass.
I have not watched Justice League.
Yeah.
And I know the shows are widely popular, so
I don't know. I'm sure a lot of people were just happy with
I guess
it.
it's a promo to Flash possibly getting a movie.
I think Flash's movie's on the schedule actually now, so I think they're actually making it. So
Fingers crossed. Hopefully it's
good. DC's track record has been
not with movies, not good.
I mean, Aquaman was good. Shazam was really good. Birds of Prey is looking decent, so we'll have to see what's going on with Next quick little story. Taika Waititi has confirmed that he will start filming Thor: Love and Thunder this August. That's interesting. If you don't know, Thor: Love and Thunder is in the Phase 4 of the MCU. I think it might be wrapping up Phase 4. This movie, we don't know much yet except that Lady Thor is in it, and they brought back Natalie Portman for it. Natalie Portman has gone on record being like, she just kind of disappeared from the universe for a while. And then I heard rumors that she didn't even really like being in the Marvel movies, but I don't know if they just gave her a huge ass paycheck or what, but we're going to get Lady Thor in the MCU, and I don't know what this movie's going to do, but I'm interested. Chris Hemsworth in it too, so.
I mean, Thor, hasn't the series been up and down?
Yeah, I'm just sad it's not called Thor 4. Come on.
That is so corny.
The 4.
That is not, that would not go well. That would not go over well with anyone, including yourself. Once you got used to it, it would be horrible.
Another quick story, there's a rumor. It's a rumor. The Moon Knight Disney Plus series will reportedly begin filming this August. Moon Knight in the comics is pretty much Marvel's answer to Batman from DC, because both companies rip off each other constantly. I'm excited to see it. I have Disney Plus. I should probably use it more. So, got Moon Knight apparently filming this August.
How much do you know about Moon Knight?
Not much. Just that he's pretty much Batman, but he's white. Like, his costume's white.
Really?
Yeah. And then, guys, if you just want to know what movies are coming out this week that you might want to go see, we got The Turning, The Gentleman, and The Night House. So, The Turning is a horror movie. The Gentleman is like an action movie.
It's like the return of the mob-like movie.
Yeah, it's like mob-ish. Think like The Godfather and shit. It's directed by... yeah.
It's like a little bit more like the comedy, like, you know,
yeah.
more entertaining one.
It's being directed by Guy Ritchie, so I'm sure a lot of people will like that. And then The Night House, it's being directed by David Bruckner. I don't know anything about it. It's a horror thriller film, and there's no plot, so I doubt my theater will even get it, because if there's no plot, then yeah, it'll have its world. It's having its Sundance Film Festival premiere, so it won't even be in theaters. It's at the Sundance Film. I'm sorry, I read it on Wikipedia. But yeah, The Turning and The Gentleman will be out in theaters this weekend, so if you want to check those out, I encourage you to do so. Well, guys, that's the end of episode 2 of What's Poppin'. Thank you so much for watching. All the links for all of those articles and sources are in the description if you want to read more on them. I will be back soon with more videos. I film every single week. If you like this type of content, please drop that like and subscribe for more. I will put out videos like this every week. This show comes out about once a week. Maybe more, maybe less, depending on my work schedule. So, yeah, thank you, Lamar, for coming onto my beautiful brown couch. Yeah, I'll see you soon, guys. Be kind to one another, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.